Hi! Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? It's hobby night. Specifically, a gunpla stream. I get to use my God Hand clippers, which is new. I just got them. Ask me about my plushie, chat. Ask me about my plushie. We are hanging out with Warp today, but before we crack on with that, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time saying hi to you all. How are we? It is a me that we've not seen in a hot minute. But if you get two plushies, you can in fact pretend to be me. They're about the right size for They're about the right size if you're flat. Lol. How is everyone? Hi Ed. Hi Lycan. I see the Warp, who is in the Discord call, but currently I'm deafened because I'm a derp. Hey Sniper. Hey Fungi. Hey Hengast. Yeah, there's a new Space Marine update. It's just PvP stuff mostly, so I can't pretend that I'm super enthusiastic about it. Let's be real, but I'm sure that some people are. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, Metal. How's everyone today? I'm gonna undeafen now.
Obviously built a lot of it together.
I return because I'm live now. Lol.
You're welcome.
Hi, Warp people.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just telling people about the Mall Fiend I'm painting. I managed to start building it up. Still sub-assembly, but I'm just getting everything collected together and having some fun in the process of doing so.
I haven't done a gunpla kit in a hot minute, so I'm having to go through all the parts. So I need sprues A, B, G, H, I, and PC. This H? This kit has so much stuff in it, man. It's genuinely a little bit terrifying.
Yeah, I haven't done Gundam. Like, the closest I have is a mech from Code Geass, which is the Lancelot, but that's the closest I've ever got with Gundam, and even then, it's still in the box on sprue.
Bruh, go build your gunpla. Do it. It's such a fun. They're so fun. Wow.
Yeah, give it a shot. It's the only reason I haven't done it is because the Warhammer is everywhere, as you can see.
That's true. I understand. Why are you nervous, Fungi? What, are you worried that someone's gonna call you a good boy? Who have you been hiding from? Explain yourself. Explain.
You guys a good boy. There we go. I did it. I did the unspeakable.
Hey,
Right.
Reuben. Gonna build your traitor leader. Understandable. Understandable. What am I doing? Need this sprue. How many sprues do I need? All
you hear
of
the
them.
voices too?
Every sprue.
_Tor3 just followed.
Thank you for the
the sprues.
follow. I hope you have a lovely, lovely time in our community here. Oh. Person dropped L-bomb. You don't know how to respond. Oh, you mean a love bomb? It depends on the context. Does it make you feel bad? Does it make you feel good? Did someone tell you that they love you? That's a good thing, right? Everyone deserves some love, but I understand if it's not reciprocated. Or, you know, it feels a bit weird, because sometimes it's not always a positive thing. Hey, Ghost Slayer. I am doing wonderful. You're getting some plastic wrap ASMR while I do the thing.
They've already
Also,
had the silicone rubber glove.
Also, buy my merch, chat. Buy my merch.
Obey that cat.
You're legally obligated to buy my merch and also get my plushie and then punt that plushie. But I need to have it.
Is that the next viral trend? Punt the plushie.
I fucking hope so. I'd be so hype if that became a trend, and people were just sharing videos of punting the plushie. It would be great.
Plushie animal abuse, right?
You know what? You know what? When it, like, if we hit the goal and it gets released, and there's like plushies out there, I will do. I will rate your plush punting. That's what I'll do. I will rate your punt. It will be punt review. I will review and rate how you punt the plushie. I'm gonna come up with a scoring system for it. It'll be down to style, technique, distance, and many other things. But yeah, I'm good. It's been very, very chill. After your ex, well, not, you don't know how to feel. Well, is the person nice to you, Fungi? Is the person kind? Are they someone that partakes in your life regularly? Is someone you enjoy spending time with? Don't say no to a good thing if it comes from a good place. Because it's probably genuine and they probably really care. But like, life is always about taking the good with the bad, right? So there's someone you enjoy spending time with. Oh, hello. Look at the Haru. Hello. Do you want to steal Gundam kit? No, she's just loafing on top of the plastic wrap. Hi. Hi, little cat. Da floofa. Da floof. So yeah, that's a good thing, right? That can only, I'm just gonna have the cat just there. Would you guys like to see me do the Gundam or see the floof? It's your choice. It's your choice. But yeah, someone that you like hanging out with, saying something nice, is and if it makes you feel good, then yeah, no, that's a good thing. But if you're like worried that you're gonna have the same kind of thing, like you're gonna get hurt again, I mean, there's always risk in everything we do. Let's be real. Relationships are work. They are effort. And who knows, maybe they don't want anything like super committed.
Yeah, like I say, in life, with life, you're always going to take hits. It's what you do after that counts.
Yeah.
You can't avoid pain in life, unfortunately, as much as we'd like to. But in the end, you can, as long as you keep walking on.
Yeah. I mean, you can't let it stop you from living your life. Like, at the end of the day, if they genuinely care about you, then they'll never intentionally hurt you, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to get past that fear of getting hurt in a relationship. It is. I've been there. Lots of people in the world have been there. Lots of people in the world will go back there at some point in their lives. But if you're very clear and direct and explain what you want and what your anxieties are about it, they'll understand that. And if they if they care about you, they're not obviously going to want to hurt you, and they'll like do their best to reassure you, you know? If you have someone that cares about you enough to help you grow from that past that pain, then that's only ever going to be a good thing. You have nothing to lose at the end of the day. So, don't lose this option. But then again, it's a lot easier for me to say I'm not there, I'm not involved, I'm just a cat on the internet, you know? There's only so much I can do.
Indeed.
But I think
Right. Let's
you owe it to yourself to say yes to good things.
see. Shy-Bane's getting out, that's what we always say.
I mean, once again, I've got no horse in this race. But I would never intentionally give you advice that I think is gonna lead to you being upset or hurt or have a bad experience. But no one knows what the future holds, you know? No one knows how things turn out. Stream in stream being in the stream. Infinite recursive scuffs, yes. I am infinite.
Section.
Okay. Hey Hunter, how you doing? Thank you for the stream streak. Also, hey Calm. It's also easy to forget about the positive. If someone says they love you, they're probably doing something right in life, right? Exactly. Well, you're probably doing something life and right. Exactly. H13, 22, and 20.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes if you just take the chance, you love with anything, is quite a massive gamble. But if you take the chance, you never know what you'll end up with. Like with my current missus, I've always said to her and all that. That one was more of our relationship was more of a Hail Mary on a dating app, and we just basically hit it off. And then, literally 6 months to a year later, we got a mortgage.
Holy shit. That's very quick. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, with
I
me and
think-
Pink, it's like we just kind of had our. We just kind of talked about. We weren't even like flirting or doing anything. We were just like, hey, we wanted the same things. We talked about it, not like in the context of trying to get together or anything. We were just talking about life and what we wanted and what we didn't like in partners and how previous relationships. Then we were like, well, we want the same things. Do you want to try? And it's like having that clear communication. There's no one
Yeah.
right way to go about things.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
But communication is always going to be the most important thing. Always. Always.
Indeed.
I'm very confused. Have I clipped the right bit? That's 29. That's okay, I'm going to need that in the very next bit. Man, I really like these God Hand clippers.
Yeah.
They're so good. I've always seen people praise them, but like...
Are they just
Yeah.
precise?
They're precise. Like, almost feels like the plastic just melts away when you use them. I think it's because they've only got one side is flat and the other side is a cutting side. Is very sharp.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had those. I think that's what my current clippers are like. Yeah. No, absolutely. They are very, very nice.
So this is all just the internal skeleton right now of the torso. So it's going to be a lot of like moving parts because these kits are highly articulated in a way that damn near no other miniature is.
Yeah. They are, because they are seen as more of a scale model showpieces than they are of tabletop wargaming items. Though there is the miniature game that's came out or coming out.
Yeah, it's out. If you were one of the really early access people, you probably already have some of the kits, but it comes on general release in I think September, and a lot of places have already sold out on pre-orders for it. I really wanted it, so I might have to get. I might have to get like the second wave.
Yeah.
Just at the same time, like lots of people are very hyped for Gundam card game right now.
Yeah, I've seen there's been a lot of interest in that. I know I've noticed a few trading boxes here around the place.
Yeah, it's like there's tons of interest for it, and it looks, I don't know. Like me and Pink got some starter decks because Pink wanted them, and I was in town. But yeah, there's still a lot to. We still haven't learned how to play. We'll probably do that during my birthday event because you know
That's
I
fair.
will
That's fair.
have the time.
Indeed. Happy birthday for them.
Not till Friday, so it's very soon.
That's
But
fair.
thank you. How the fuck
Thanks.
does this go in? Oh, I see.
I'm literally just edging out right now. It is a long process.
Goes like so. Doesn't really. Come on,
So
get in there.
I've had my first few games of 11th edition now, which has been interesting.
Have you found it? I quite liked my brief experience of 11th edition playing with Ran.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it, but I think that's because I've been enjoying it with friends who are equally in the like-minded sense of what we both want out of a game. Um, I'm basically just sat there going like, okay, Battleshock got a lot better, so now is my time. Nightlord meta incoming.
I mean, let's
Dinner for
be honest.
Defiler, Rise of the Raptors.
Lol.
Yeah.
I would probably say they're just calling it limited edition for that FOMO marketing. You know how Blizzard is. They want you to spend your money on their shit.
Yeah.
Real, why doesn't this fit? Let's see. I'll try and fit it without the thing. Doesn't. But you're meant to. It literally says in the instructions that you're meant to go in. That's meant to be like that. Like so. This goes like that. This goes through that, and that fits. And this goes... this bit on the outside. So... very tight fit. It very much feels like it shouldn't. Like, it looks like it fits, but it just doesn't. Doesn't. But I know gunpla kits tend to be push fit. But it just doesn't want to go in. Yeah, I need to get, like, Gundam lube. Holy shit, why doesn't it go in? It should fit, man. Found the answer. They have a roadmap going all the way up to 2035. Wait, really? There's not that much in StarCraft that they could add. I thought they already added almost everything. I think you only knew that then 3 months. Why don't you measure your desk, Calm? I mean, Fungi. Measure the desk and then see. Because, like, you have the power to find out. You can literally find out. Only you have the information. You play Warhammer, so you're bound to have a measuring tape somewhere. It's only a matter of time. I can't fit. Why can't I fit? Okay, you know what? I'll try the other side and see if I'm doing something wrong. 27. How's the background music, by the way, chat? It's not too loud, is it? Okay. Got this bit. That goes there. 23 and 30. Oh, have I been dumb? No, these are both the same.
Yeah, like I say, 11th seems to be going decent, though.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No worries, I was just saying, like, 11th seems to be going alright. I just need to be careful on who I listen to, because I am a mod for Morty and Glory, and apparently the guard have been hit hard. So, I am, I'm walking that fine line.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Mostly...
I mean...
Yeah?
I don't really subscribe to the meta, generally speaking.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's one of the things I quite like about Drakari as a faction right now, is that you there's no real one best way to play. You can kind of everything works. It's just certain things are slightly better at doing certain very specific niche jobs.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot for a faction to be in tabletop.
Yeah, everything's got a role. Absolutely. Like I say, like for me, it's like I'm just enjoying the fact that I've been using new detachments just to get used to the new system. I say new detachments I haven't used before. So in 10th edition, I never used Veterans of the Long War, so I'm using that alongside Murder Talon to really understand basically get to grips with what's changed with the edition before I start getting clever around it, you know?
You grabbed Alan Wake too. I hope you have fun with that. But why is Alan awoke now? Was he napping? Did he lose nap roulette? Is that why he's awake now? Alan sleeps no more. You lost like nap roulette. Act just like me. For real. That clips in. We know that that definitely fits. This should.
Yeah.
I may have dropped a thing, but it's fine. I found it.
I feel that.
That could have gone very wrong. Meant to go there. Yeah, this side also has the issue. Yeah, but at least it goes in. Like.
Yeah.
Ah. Such a tight squeeze.
Yeah.
Don't need my bit, and I don't know where it's gone.
Oof. Big oof. F in the chat, folks.
The problem with push fit stuff, chat. It goes places that it shouldn't. Okay, hang on. I need to get under my desk and. Need to get under my desk.
Oh yes. Let's see. Indeed, club. Indeed. Yes. Huzzah. Roti of lambs. Oh dear, that's a lot of edge highlighting. I've been edging out so much in this model.
That way. Yeah. Wait. What? Ah. I accidentally hit the baseball. Ah. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I am back.
Hey.
I have done the underdesk support and got my stuff sorted. Yeah. And then this go. So why did that one go in so much easier? Why is this one giving me such a pain to fit?
Don't want to ruin the brush. And we're back in on the paint.
There we go. Man, it was so much easier after the first time. What do I need? Oh, where does this... How does this fit? Like... Oh, so this is gonna slide. This is... Oh. Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Christ.
That fits in... Oh god, I'm off camera. I'm always doing...
Excuse me, plus me.
So that goes
Yes.
like so.
I just want to paint my stuff.
How is your Mauler Fiend doing?
He's doing alright. I'm edging him right out, but we're getting there. It's just, there's a lot of trim to edge out, so that's all I'm doing. Edge highlights of just a medium grey, just to make the black pop out a little bit more.
Oh, right, you're doing non-metallic, aren't you? That makes sense.
I do use metallics. It's just on the trim here, it's just a black paint followed by a little bit of grey highlight to make it pop a little bit more.
Oh, I get you. So you're trying to...
Yeah. So all I'm doing, I'm just basically just getting the edge highlights out to make this pop. Because everyone appreciates a good edge highlight alongside some airbrushed armour. So that's what I'm doing.
This feels like it's... Oh! Oh, that's clever. That's put together so cleverly. I love that. I didn't even realize that's how that was meant to go at first. And then that's the whole... I'm assuming this is like a shoulder. Man, that's such a... And this is why I always enjoy doing Gundam kits. Like, whenever I do them. They're just very delightful. When you get going on them and you see how... Look at that! It's got pistons! Look at that! That's such a nice bit of engineering! Delightful.
Go around the back of them. Nice.
The Traitor Enforcer... What, for the Traitor Guard? Yeah, he's on a separate sprue to the Blooded Kill Team, if I recall. Oh, well, the Traitor Guards. You buy him along with the Ogren Enforcer as, like, separate guys. Because, you know what GW is like when they break up a kill team. They'll nickel and dime you for all the parts for it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Silver, thank you for the 85 stream streak. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, well, that's the first page of tonight's instructions done. It only took me half an hour. I say this. That was actually the first 2 panels of the instructions. So we're probably not going to finish this kit tonight. But I'm hoping we can at least finish this part of the kit and maybe 1 or 2 other bits. I do have work in the morning. You got robbed? You didn't get robbed. You bought Traitor Guardsman, not the Blooded Kill Team.
I might be getting another job soon, hopefully, so things are good there. Yeah, it's just going to be another customer experience role, but it is shift based. But it's just putting cash back into the house, really. You know what I mean? Like the way I've had a talk with my missus about it. We basically see what this job's going to be like if I get it, and then if I get this job, if it's not what I hoped it'd be, or if it's not what I think it's going to be like, well, I'm going on an agency.
That's fair. Something. Well, I hope it goes well.
Thank you. I hope everything goes well. Absolutely too. Because like I say, just at the moment the missus has the finances because she can afford it, but it is putting a little bit of stress on her. So the faster I get a job, the faster I get a job, quicker everything gets sorted.
I get you. I thought you did commission painting.
I do, but that's not my full-time job. It's only like I do that
Oh.
with like friends and such at this moment. Like I've just secured an army deal of Soulbright Gravelords, and I've got the first batch in 120 skeleton bodies to paint. Getting
Oh
about
God.
624 quid for it, so it's not too bad.
God. I That's a lot of minis to paint.
I honestly don't mind it because I'm getting a lot of money out of it. You know, I'm getting 624 quid. I basically just say like, I know I'm not Siege Studios. I'm not some Golden Demon modeling painting winner, but I do paint to a good army standard.
I get
Uh,
you.
so I always say what my time is worth, what my time and materials are worth is what you call it? It's double Games Workshop's retail price. So whenever Games Workshop does a price hike, I basically get an indirect pay increase, pay rise. That's one
Lol.
way of trying to basically get positive. All right. Oh no, the price rises. I'm like, small pay rise for me today.
Lol.
Oh yeah. So
I
just
don't
basically
know, like, if I'd ever end up doing any kind of commission work. It'd be kind of, I don't know. I think it'd be fun to try every now and again.
the way I started was I had friends who don't like painting, so they asked me to paint for them. I was like, sure, because I was getting bored of painting my Chaos Marines every single day because, you know, the trim, the rite of passage of all Chaos players. So I started painting my friends' Necrons, and then after a little while I started charging my friends for it. They accepted it, and as I got better with painting, obviously the results got better, so my prices became higher. So the only thing I would always advise is if you've got friends who have a model that they don't want to paint, if they like painting, or if they don't like painting in general, just say, look, for a price, I'm willing to paint your army or this model for you. What'd you say? And if they like if they like your armies already, they might say yes.
Cool.
And the money I'm getting isn't even half of it, because like I said, that's 120 skeletons, but my friend's got all the other stuff like the big monsters and elites and such, so they're also going to be coming through. He asked us if I wanted to do the skeletons first, like the infantry, or the big monsters next, and I was like, I'll do the infantry first so it's not hanging over my head. Get it on, like the old saying, ripping off the band-aid, you know what I mean?
I get you. Doing a lot of the same thing gets a little bit boring.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be a neurodivergent thing, but I really enjoy like doing big army projects with lots of infantry. It's
Yeah.
kind of relaxing.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Like, I don't mind painting. I do enjoy certain models. It's one of those things where it's like I've painted enough trim in my lifetime. It's mainly like if it gets repetitive after like so long, when you're just doing like one bit and you feel like you've done like very minimal progress, even though it's been quite a while. Like if you just spend all day doing trim, you'll have all the trim done, but it still doesn't feel well,
Ah,
worth it in the investment, because
if you go
you
into
see it.
multiple different weapons, it's called a polyarmory. Lol, metal. Yes. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, no worries. Like I say, it's just it can be repetitive at times, which is why I'm looking forward to paint my Black Templars, because they have none of the trim. They
Why
only have
not?
like shoulder pads.
Oh, that's
But
yeah.
like compared to Chaos Patriots, at least, like.
Oh, that's true.
Whatever.
That's true. Like, and that's one thing I'm thinking about my Cald Woodens army. Eventually, it's just like they've got a bit of gold on the shoulder pads and the Aquila where it is, and then it's just the little bit of knees, and then otherwise it's just
Yeah.
like black and purple.
Yeah. Yep. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Go for it. I've always thought if I was doing a loyalist successor, I'd want it to be opposites. Like I remember painting an old Terminator in turquoise, then a red helmet. I would always want to do something like called the Soul Trident or something, where it is more of an aquatic underwater space marine successor.
I get you. It's always nice to have some kind of cool theming.
Indeed.
How does this go together?
I think I was saying to my friend on Friday. Every army I've started, I haven't regretted since. I started Black Templars, still no regrets. Got my Night Lords, no regrets. Got my Krieg and Praetorians, absolutely no regrets. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I think about another army or doing the same army in a different scheme. I'm like, I don't really need to, because I got my Templars, and I don't need Psychers. If I want Psychers, I've got my Night Lords. So
Is this meant to go?
yeah.
Man, this is one thing I don't get. Is that because the way these instructions are, like, they're fantastic a lot of the time, but sometimes it's just like, what do you mean by this?
Yeah.
I think it means it goes this way, but then that's wrong. Like this? It must be like this. It looks like it's meant to be like that. It goes that way. Okay. So... Oh, that actually clipped into... It didn't click in last time. Sometimes I feel like my finger can't vision placement on the higher grade kids.
Look out! Here they come!
Monarch_Korea Vault just raided with 1 viewers.
Monarch, how are you doing? How was your stream? What were you doing? How's Transformers going? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Scuff. We do variety stuff. Scuff does stuff. I'm hanging out with the Warp Forge today. We're building...
Yo.
I'm building Gundams, and he's painting Night Lords. Well, not Night Lords.
Red Corsairs.
Red Corsairs today.
I am the Night Lord guy. I am the man with all the bats. But I'm painting a load of models that I don't need anymore because I've kit bashed them out in other things. So all I'm doing right now is painting a ton of models that I don't need so I can sell them off for a bigger price value.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome, welcome. I do mini painting and building, and variety games and community games. We hope you will have a nice time today. Is this how this goes? No, this is wrong. Is it wrong? No. Yes? Fuck. Ah!
The age-old questions.
This is how this fits. I'm pretty sure.
Have you seen Asmodee Games, what they've recently announced in regards to their kits?
No, I don't know who that is.
Asmodee Games do Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Oh, I've heard good things about Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Yeah, it can be fun. Yeah, absolutely. I've had a demo game of it, and it definitely has it's definitely its own thing. And if you can appreciate it doing its own thing, it's a fun game. And yeah, I like my expectation. I didn't really have any expectations out of the game. I know you can get the Spider Foes, or like basically nearly all the major Spider-Man villains, and I'm like, yeah, just that's what I want to do first off from doing that game. But they've recently announced that they're doing it not a new type of plastic, but a new way of doing the plastics called what they've called fast. It's one of those ones that like each initial stands for something. But when I looked at it, it looks as though that they're basically just they're copy and pasting what Gundam models are doing, where you just like pop them out and just put them together. It's like, well, yeah, I don't see how this is revolutionary. You just basically looked at Gundam's homework and decided to copy and paste it.
I mean, I feel
All
like
gaming.
the entire miniature model games industry could look at the way Gundam engineer their kits and just
Yes.
learn, because this shit is fire. It's always fun to build Gundam kits. I can't say it's always fun to build Warhammer.
Yeah. I know that. I know that feeling. Looking at you piecing together a beard and an eye socket on one guardsman model. Yeah, currently I'm slowly getting into Conflict 47 as
Thank
well.
you for
which
the
I'm
7
looking
stream
for.
streak, Monarch. Sorry, what were you saying?
No worries, I was just catching up on chat. No, I was just saying I'm starting now in Conflict 47. I know somewhere around me really wants to get Conflict 47 started off in the local area. So, and I already have like a small British Commonwealth army because I've got to play my Brits, and the fact that the Brits have the robots, just armies of robots, I'm like, yes, I am definitely having mine from the Newcastle Automata unit, and they won't be running on oil. They will be running on Yuki Brown.
Lol. That's hilarious.
I'm putting the Geordie representation into my army because what I would like to do is I'd like to go to one of the Warlord Games events down south of Nottingham. Maybe, just maybe, if I catch them early enough and they see my army, I thought like it's not going to be totally Newcastle painted. It's like going to have like a little badge of black and white stripes or something like that on the helmet or on the body.
What you mean for the, God, what's that? That other football team that's in Newcastle?
No idea.
The
Gets
one
it?
with the black and white stripes.
No
Wait, is that the
idea.
Newcastle football team?
Yeah, Newcastle's black and white stripes.
Oh. Okay. I don't know sports, so...
That's fair, no worries. Neither do I. It's one of those things where it's like I've kind of grown up around it, so it's came through osmosis. But yeah, just a little like black and white stripe. Maybe, just maybe, if I'm pushing my chances and chancing my luck, and the lore is still young, maybe I can get a small reference to a Newcastle Automata unit in mainstream lore of Conflict 47. That is the goal.
Lol. That would be kind of cool.
That would be awesome. Just
That would
Geordie robots. That's what we like. B for Bertie is a Geordie. There we go. I said it. It's kind of now. Yeah, they've got a character robot called B for Bertie, and it's basically like Johnny Five kind of thing.
Don't remember if I watched Johnny Five as a kid.
I watched him, but that was only because it was on like Channel 5, and that was just what was on the telly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a fun, like, Short Circuit, I think that's what the film's called. Short Circuit films are fun films. Not you, I would say, like, you don't think too deeply into them and all that. It's just a fun little robot film.
I get you.
$25 is alive.
This
Yes.
needs... Like so? Yes, like so. God, I couldn't imagine doing bits like this with acrylics and... Terrible.
Yeah. Do I need to edge this main body out anymore?
Figure out how to make an avatar for your setup. Do the thing. There's lots of different ways you can go about it. sometimes, if you have art for your avatar, you can just use Fugi Tech to create a Discord reactive for yourself.
Fuck me.
And then if you like
Sorry.
jump into like a private Discord call, it'll have your avatar pop up and it'll react based on how you move. It's not that. It's super simple to set up. But I know it takes a little bit of getting used to for some people. But if you need a hand, I'd be happy to talk you through it. It's not crazy hard. Ah, no! There. Okay. Okay, and this goes on. Yeah. Yeah, just send me a DM. Oh, sorry, Monarch.
Oh, it's horrible on the back. Luckily, I can repaint over it, and it does look as though like the trim needs a second coat in places. So no big hard losses there. Just annoying.
Why does this fit? How does this fit? This goes. Oh! Oh, that's clever. And so simple. Oh, that's delightful. That's delightful, man. I should do more Gundam kits. They're so fun. And I feel like the higher end ones, you definitely find a lot of like pleasant surprises as you build it. As you realize you're creating the connection points and you're seeing it come together bit by bit in a way that like no other kind of kit does.
Yeah, it's like Lego in that regard.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like super well, I guess it's like Lego Technic.
Yeah.
Lego Technic, like the really complicated Lego sounds. Like that wonderful. Like Gundam is wonderfully engineered. Like,
Yeah.
I still think this is one of my favorite bits. Like, just look at the way that moves. It's so good.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Oh dear.
There's a cat somewhere in this room. I don't know where she's gone though, but she's somewhere hidden.
Insert the Jaws theme, folks.
I mean, you say that as a joke, but she might just randomly run up to me and nibble on my ankle. Or my feet, my little toes. She is weird. She likes to sniff and lick toes for some reason.
Gonna need a bigger boat for that.
She's a very strange cat. I love her to pieces, but man, she does me a concern sometimes. Monarch, welcome back. I'm so sorry for ad jail. It happens once an hour, which is done to minimize the amount of ad breaks and interruptions. Because that shit is cringe. But yeah, send me a DM. That cat is you. I see, Ruben. Understandable. We don't kink shame here. In before someone in chat asks for a step on me redeem. An animated step on me redeem for my fucking new model. I know what y'all are like. Yeah, look at that. Together so well. But yeah, send me a DM. God forbid a woman has a hobby. Lol. You just want to be a fat, fluffy creature. Understandable. Understandable. Oh, speaking of fat, fluffy creatures, have I missed any redeem? I know myself. I almost certainly have. Oh, I haven't. Okay, cool. Excellent. I was concerned for a moment.
If you guys have a prime, slap that prime on the table like a big fucking cock. Show everybody that you have a big fucking dick today and slap that prime on the fucking table right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Raven. You just found out the DOM from G-Quux is $40. What's the DOM? That's almost the same price as an MG Appion. I mean, let's be honest. I enjoy the G-Quux Max. I really want to get a G-Fred, a Gundam Fred at some point. Mostly because it has the cat ears and it's purple. That's basically it. That's the main reason. That's it. That's the only reason I need. It's a cat. It's a purple. It is clearly my Mac. Well, the Dom Trooper. I don't know what that. I can't remember what that one is. But yeah, no. A lot of the modern Gundam kits, I think, are very well engineered. I still think the HG Ariel is probably my favorite build to date. But Full Mechanics Ariel was very, very fun as well. Purple Zaku with the bazooka. Oh! Nice. So, in all honesty, I feel like if I were to have a mech in Gundam, it would definitely probably be a goof custom, because let's be honest. Could it be anyone else? Could it be anything else? Get a chance to shoot your DM. You just got into the garage to relax for it. That's fair, Monarch. You take your time. I'm not going anywhere for the next few hours. And if I don't get back to you tonight, I will get back into you for the morning. Camp for custom for you. You would be a Zaku because you're a wretch. I don't know, Zakus are kind of cool. I like Zakus.
Do you hear the voices too?
Cerberus 40k just followed.
Cerberus, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you have a lovely, lovely time in our community here. What am I doing? I need H10, PC3, and A13. H10. I don't need this frame. I don't need that one. I think this one is the one I need. I need, what, 10 from here? Nice and easy to find. My god. I'm so sad I put off buying these clippers for as long as I did. Like, it cost a good chunk of my Twitch money. But this was definitely worth it. It's just so nice. I don't know that I'd use it for, like, trimming sprues, though. I feel like that would just damage them. like trimming like actual chunk of sprue. Look for models to steal for 40k. What kind of faction are you trying to steal for, though? What kind of faction? Because this is probably going to be about the same size as a Cerastus. Well, maybe not a Cerastus Knight, but probably a bit bigger than an Armiger. I say this looks quite slim, but this is the inner frame. They'll probably be about the same size as a Knight Dominus when it's done. All of them. Understandable. Understandable. Are you an orc by any chance wanting all that loot?
There we go, sorted. Done all that, that's fine, that's done. Then that's done, that's all the trim edged out.
Where is the A-frame? You're a Carcharodon's player. Understandable. Understandable. They are one of the more popular Space Marine chapters. Outside of the Badab conflict, with the Badab War, I don't think I'm super familiar with anything they've been up to. I know they had a book come out recently. That one that wasn't all about fucking Tyberos killing people. Shock. Yes. You're into Deathwatch are pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure it makes sense for them to be their own faction, like, on the tabletop. But I kind of like them, and I feel like they very much make sense specifically for Kill Team as a game. Because they are the original Kill Team. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot. There is one thing I forgot to open up at the start of stream. Hang on, let me fix that. This should work in but a moment.
Oh. Yes, it is. I've got to do the insides.
Did Cyberos only showed up like 2 times in the books? Wasn't it in the Badab like campaign books? I thought Tyberos showed up.
Yeah, Tyberos is there. I think that's when he got introduced, and then there's the trilogy, the Carcharodon's trilogy. I know he's in 1 or 2 of the books.
I didn't know they had a whole trilogy.
Yeah, the first book is Carcharodon's fighting Night Lords. The second one is them fighting Gene Stealer cult / Tyranids. The last book, I believe, is the fighting Dark Mechanicum and Vashtor.
Oh yeah, that's the recent one. Recent one. Okay. So if I do this... Ah! I can't believe you've done this, chat. Time for Shock to go back into the darkness. Well, thank you for the lurk and thank you for the follow. I hope that you have a wonderful evening wherever you choose to do.
Lovely.
Where is PC? Where is my PC? This is... ES... C... Okay. There's so many sprues on this cat. Definitely not that one. I don't need the D right now. Okay. E. Am I blind? Is this the sprue I'm looking for? I... Hey. Starting to concern me. I can't find the sprue I'm looking for. B... G...
Okay, so this is great.
Hmm.
Ooh, love this. Love when the highlight doesn't feel too chalky.
Sprue. I'm sorry, chat. Production has stalled. I'm apparently missing a part. But I was sure I got all the sprues out earlier, right at the start of the stream. Dropped it. On the sprue. Of course you're not labeled. It's not labeled as PC. The sprue is not labeled. No, it is labeled. It's just very tiny and hard to see compared to literally everything else in the kit. Love that. Love that. At least I'm not losing my mind, chat. Can you imagine? Sliv, hello, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. You tried to set up Fallout 4 for a stream like 5 times, and each time you couldn't get your load order to work correctly. It's the worst when it comes to modding support. Bethesda just doesn't make games that work, I thought.
Yeah, they make a quarter of the game, and then the other 3/4 of the mods.
To fix all the
finish.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks as though Fallout 5 is going to Obsidian again, so that's going to be interesting.
I bet Obsidian are gonna have a good time with that.
Yeah.
Everyone, I hear mixed things about all the Fallout games except for New Vegas, which is the Obsidian one.
Yeah. I think they'll do a good job.
I mean, the main thing I know about Obsidian, my main experience with them is Knights of the Old Republic 2, which I adored.
Yeah.
I adored Knights of the Old Republic 2. And Knights of the Old Republic 1, but like...
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm very excited for the next Old Republic game coming out. I might play Jedi Survivor perhaps at some point. Or Fallen Order. How does this fit? Flip. Wait, is that it? That's surely... Hmm. I feel like I might be missing. Ah. Oh. Ah. That doesn't fit right. I don't want to force it and snap the plastic. That would be terrible. Unless I do, this bit doesn't. I think I see. And press this bit in harder. Ah. Aha. Aha. Okay, what am I doing? I need A20 and H8. It's still the same core people who originally worked Fallout 1 in New Vegas. Obsidian is the original creators of Fallout. Really? I didn't know that.
Nice.
That's kind of cool.
Neat.
So hey,
Indeed.
Travers. Sliver, you getting me in small on a shirt? Sick. You just saw the merch drop, Sliv. Hell yeah. You should definitely get yourself a plushie, though. Get yourself a plushie. They're limited edition. I hate to say that, but they are limited edition. There's only gonna be like we need to raise 100. We're 7% there. We've got 7 ordered. Oh, bugger. Sorry, I didn't realize we had the thing. Ordered the plushie. Yeah, I'm gonna keep asking people to order the plushie until it's like we've got the plushie. I want the plushie. I want a plushie.
Make the
Like
hashtag happen, folks. Get the plushie.
Get the plushie. Scuff plush. Everyone needs a scuff plush. What do they look like as a product? I can only show you examples of other plushies.
Right. Bear with me. I'm just gonna go down.
They have they've done a lot of plushies. A lot of plushies. But it's basically gonna be like, let me see. Let me filter to some of that other plushies. Because, like, they won't produce one until, like... They won't produce one until, until more people have them. Until, like, we actually have the numbers, unfortunately. But yeah, here's an example of one of their plushies. They're pretty good. It's about the size of a head. Because it's just a big fucking orb, isn't it? It's a big orb of floof. What else? They're pretty well detailed, honestly. Scuff on a scuff. Like, I'm gonna order probably 2 or 3 of them. But, like, from what I see, all of the OO Market products and merch look really, really good. Which is the main reason I decided to partner with them. Look, see, they're gonna be about head height. They're gonna be pretty big and chunky. You can also get a keychain and other stuff. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. But yeah, it genuinely looked quite good. Look at that. Look at this little guy. I don't know what it is, but it looks cute. But yeah, we need like 100. We need 100 of these made, at least. More, but like if we get it done, then you know, if it sells really well, it'll become a regular feature on OO Market, and then you can just get them whenever. Yes. Scuffception. So you should order 100 and then resell them when the community is larger. Yes, do it. Scalp the fucking plushies. Because they're made to order, so you can't, like, it's not like they're limited quantity. It'll only be limited anyone who wants one can get one. Lol. This is your new investment plan. Man, you actually believe I'll become a big streamer? Wow. I appreciate that, lol. Maybe this should be the pinned fucking comment rather than the general... rather than the general thing. My hope is that if we ever become a big streamer, they'll let us have a giant plushie. Like the size of, like, I don't know. Like the size, like a beanbag. Maybe not a plushie, just like a beanbag. Just a beanbag that you can just fill with little beans. God, that would be so fucking good. Oh my god, I need to ask them if we can have a beanbag. You think they'll let us do it, chat? You think they'll let us have a beanbag? I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna be like, a beanbag. Wouldn't that be peak? Wouldn't it be peak? Like just getting a scuffed beanbag. My stream setup could be me. It could just be me sitting on my scuffed beanbag, streaming, with a scuffling plush on my lap. It would be peak. It would actually just be peak.
Oh.
I could legit just wear this outfit IRL, and it would be like the easiest cosplay. Ah, it would be the easiest cosplay. Scuff, cosplay Scuff, sitting on a scuff bean with a scuffling in her lap. It would be so peak. And then there can be a me doing the whole pointing Leo meme as well. Is there a way to make a custom overlay? Themed around us. You can make a custom overlay. You just need to have the assets. If you have the assets, you know, you can just make it yourself. Though I would hold off on using a lot of copyrighted stuff because, you know, sometimes companies are like no, and they ask you to take it all down. Especially if you want to, especially if it's something you invest resources into. It's why, like, I think a lot of people, the best thing to do is to try and do like off-brand versions of things. Uh-huh. Oh, that's segmented quite well.
And that's another arm
Christ.
on the morphine now, so.
Okay,
good.
I need
Good.
8B pot. Oh, I don't think I've used the B sprue before. Where is my B sprue?
Oh, no. Oh. See, we hit a hiccup. That's okay.
That's why you do inspired stuff. Yes, that's true, Ruben. That trait set with the Ogryn was the most boring thing you'd ever seen. Traitor set? Oh yeah, it's just a traitor commissar with an Ogryn. It's pretty mid. Let's be real. Like, a lot of the things I use for Traitor Guard are either from the Blackstone Fortress set, which I don't know if Games Workshop still sells Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. I know it was
No,
generally.
they don't.
Oh, they stopped it now. Damn.
Yeah, they stopped it a while back because they do it. They did that, and then they did Curse City. No,
But then Curse City had
Darkwater.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they only do one Warhammer Quest game at a time. That's a shame because I know Curse City came out and then for some reason it stopped getting supported. I heard something about production issues or something.
No, so when it was meant to be launched, it was limited, and that was because it was in the middle of COVID. So what they were wanting to get launched, they couldn't. Eventually, it did go on from a limited to just general sales. Which is
But they
great.
never did all the expansions for it the way they did for Blackstone Fortress.
They did a few, but yeah, they didn't do it to the length of Blackstone Fortress. Alright, so that is the trim somewhat sorted. For the black trim, now I've got to do fur coat, was it? Not rust orange. Fur cloak, and that's on the reds. But I'm going to let that wait to dry for a bit because I've just glued in the arm and I've just used some sprue glue to cement the head in place.
Okay, that's that.
After
bit.
that, it's the base.
Correct. This feels like it's correct.
So I see some airbrushing in my future tomorrow.
Oh, I don't
we
like
are
airbrushing.
getting there. We are getting there.
Aha! 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 Wait, there's a gap there.
But I bet I'll just come along.
We've got most of a torso. So now I need to do the next bit. H1 into B6. Oh no, H11 into B6. Into B4. Okay.
So, I'm going to put the Mauler Fiend climbing up those paint stairs whilst I move on to the next level, which is basing. Now, the problem I have with basing is I need to make a bootprint, essentially.
B6, now I need to get the H frame out again. Where's the H frame? Frame. This one. This one's almost done, honestly. It's like we've used most of the parts on it. But I love how well laid out Gundam sprues are. It's like, oh, I want this bit. Oh, look, this bit is actually in order, and it makes sense because it's like alpha, like it's always done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a very readable way. Even if they're not in like the order that you would use them, are physically laid out in a way that just makes so much more sense than a lot of
Assault. Where is it? Where's that bugger? There it is.
How does this go? How does this connect? Aha. I don't know that this is right. Oh wait, no, that's correct. That goes in like that. Then this goes. What? Okay, this instruction is unclear.
Instructions unclear. Puppy got stuck in the ceiling fan.
Just a bit confused by what this is asking me to do.
Yeah. I hear you.
Oh, now I am perceiving. I am perceiving. These little slots go in there, and then it all makes sense. Like B5 and A5. H. B5, that's the last of the B sprue.
I want to pump up my face. Oh, yeah. There we go.
This goes in here. How do you stay on? Power of friction. Might actually just be the power of friction. Yeah. Okay. Surprising.
Well, power and friction invested in the. There we go. Hopefully, that should be the base based with some little paint prints for footprints.
And that.
Nice little things like that.
Oh no. Like. Interesting how that moves. Okay. Then this should go on here neatly. Yeah. Nice and simple. I will say one of the things I dislike about push fit miniatures is how sometimes they just sort of like slowly come apart. It's like, man, it just feels like sometimes you just need everything to line up just so for it to actually fit.
Yeah.
Hey Tatsa, how you doing? How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. Ah.
Go. Right. Where
Also, hey Arctic. How are you doing? Sorry, I wasn't really getting your shit rocked by in Rainwild. What's Rainwild? Well, I'm sorry that you're not having an easy time of it. It will get better eventually, I'm sure. Ah! And you pulled a muscle in your butt. Oh god. Rainwild is a little game about slug cats exploration and the horrors of being very slow on the food chain. Oh god. That does sound kind of horrific and terrifying. But also kind of cute in its own way. Ah! No! Ah! Okay, no, it's fine. Fine. Tidying up these clip points. There we go. Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean to move that. Okay, now we have to do the back, which is G and I. Almost entirely just Spruce G and I. Have I missed any other chat? Also, hey, Professor. First stream with the new fit, or did you miss a few? This is an old This is an old model. I just chose to use it recently because chat really liked it when I showed this one off for the first time in like a year. I've had it for a long time though. I used to use it all the time. People in chat were like really super about it yesterday when I was going through the merch and showing off all the old models and the design updates. I can't imagine why they like this model so much, chat. Can you? I guess it has really big personality or something. Ah. G11 times 2. G, and this is 11. and you wonder. But I mean, all of my models have a lot of personality, I think, you know? But, you know, that is just a very, very humble opinion of a very, very humble streamer. What can I say? I am blessed. I 40 and 38. No, 40 and 39.
Just back to edge highlighting now. Because,
40.
there we go, almost there.
39. Hi Evie, what's up, little cat? And 38. No! No! Oh man. When the very dark grey piece of plastic falls off and onto the floor is also a very dark colour. And has very little lighting. Oh man. I've had to do so much under-desk support for myself lately. I just keep dropping things. Oh, thankfully it was just on the chair. Hi Evie. What's up, little cat? You wanna come hang out with chat? We can have a cat cam as a treat.
Lovely, 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 lovely. Hey, right. And that is the edge highlighting done inside the center there.
Hold the creature. The creature. Hey Harry, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Have you had a nice start to your week? Rainworld lore is kind of nuts, by the way. It's about Nirvana somehow, but you gotta claw every single thing from the game, and I'm like 6 hours in and still know absolutely nothing. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know that that's, that doesn't sound like Nirvana, let me be real. That sounds stressful. I don't like games to be stressful. But that could just be a skill issue on my part. I say this, there are some times where stress in a game feels very rewarding.
Right,
Like, in a Souls-like, the satisfaction and stress of like just clawing a win against a boss. Been struggling with against for a good while. That's the kind of stress I like. You made the most delicious... What's a pilaf? Fungi. Thank you for being a delightful member of this community. For always doing your best to support us and being a positive influence on chat. It's always delightful every time I see your name, and I appreciate all the support you've given us. And whether it's supporting community members or just time, you're a very, very good boy, and I appreciate you a lot. I hope one day you will appreciate yourself as much as others do, because you deserve it. And no one should make you feel like you don't, including yourself. Just so we're clear. I built that wrong. Ah. Don't respond to them yet. They said it again. Why don't you just tell them? If you like hanging out with them, just be like, you don't know, just be honest. Say you don't know about your feelings. But if that's how you feel, you know? Because do you feel the same way about them? I think it's normal to experience that kind of anxiety. You know? Be honest with yourself. And be honest with them. Sometimes letting people care about you, choosing to be vulnerable, is one of the hardest things that we can ever do. And that is what this is. So it's normal to feel sort of apprehensive about it. But you have nothing to lose, you know? You have absolutely nothing to lose. But it's down to you. No one can give you the push you need. The pilaf is basically a wide range of variations within the dish. Mostly made with rice and added things like raisin, almonds, seeds, spices, ghee, and optionally a choice of protein like chicken. And that sounds delicious. It sounds like a really nice time. That sounds like a really, really nice time. Yeah. I didn't see that there was a wait, is there a second joint? There is not a second. Oh, wait, no, there kind of is. Let me just tidy these cuts a little bit. That's another thing I really like about these particular clippers is that you can kind of just use them to very neatly trim the plastic. Andy, hello. How are you doing?
Oh, there we go. Right, okay, what else is there?
What if they take it the wrong way? Look. You're not saying anything bad, you're just saying that, like, you know, you need time to figure yourself out, but if you enjoy spending time with them, they'll understand. It's not like anything changes. Nothing changes immediately, you know? Nothing changes immediately. And you don't have to feel like it will. Because it won't. It always takes time. Just talk to them, you know? It's like, it's not a them thing, it's a you, right? You're the one who's got anxiety. You're the one who's, like, concerned about stuff. You have to just be very clear. And it's not like you're saying no to it. You're just, you know, you've not healed from that hurt. So, you know, if you enjoy spending time with them, you know, just spend more time with them. Make plans. Honk, hello, how are you? How are you doing? Can't buy my way. Yeah. Hey, don't threaten them with a good time. I know some people in this chat would like to be bored. But yeah, you should all buy my merch. Buy it, please. Please buy it. Please buy it, chat. The pork was basically velveted in soda bicarbonate to keep the muscles from tensing up during the cooking and thus becoming stringy. Oyster sauce, soy sauce, and white pepper for flavor, and corn flour to form a coating that protects it during the pan frying. Then it basically goes on top of everything else in the rice, on the rice bed in the cooker, ends up becoming slow cooked while the delicious flavor permeates everything else. Oh, that sounds lush, Attila. That sounds lush. Why are you apologizing for telling me nice things about food? I fucking love learning about food. Give me good recipes. I require them for my repertoire. So ideally put them in a place that I can like reference, like the food recipes channel in Discord. But you're nervous as hell about it. You just don't want to repeat the past. But that's the thing, if they understand that, then, and they care about you the way they say they do, then they'll work on it with you, you know? You can tell that to me. It's easy. See, like, you're not telling them anything you haven't told me. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Like, what's the difference between me and them is that, like, I'm in Twitch.
Lots of second undercoat.
I believe in you, fungi.
Which I like doing. Oh, my eyes.
You're adapting a ton of Asian cooking into your techniques. Yeah, you should try yeah. This sounds delicious. It sounds really delicious. Honk, go into the food channel and bookmark this recipe. When Attila puts it in there. Well, we're making it at some point. Look at how long this fucking floof is, chat. He is just an orb. I don't know what pilaf is. But I bet it's gonna be really tasty. I mean, I say this. Attila's just put a recipe for it in. We have a torso, chat. We have a torso. Next up, we get head. I mean, what? Okay. G, that's I. I don't think I don't need eyes. I need A, C, D, G, and H. Hey.
Try and get a better view, but this is what I've done on the Morphing so far. I've done edge highlighting on the black trim, and I've also done skag brown on the inside at certain parts within the just on the edge of the black trim, just to make the red pop a little bit more.
That looks fantastic. Yeah.
I'm quite happy with him how he's got on so far. Quite happy with the glowy bits underneath. What happened? I've just based him, so those are little like paw prints of where I'm going to put the feet. But there's a corpse because I put his feet on the wrong way around, I think. So when he's lying normally, it looks like he's got rickets, like the shoes are going to the side. But if I lay the feet down, his fists high up in the air. So what I've done is I've found some a corpse cart kit, bit kit, like just a ton of corpses. I've put it down there, so when I put him on the base, after I airbrush and paint it all, he'll be punching down on the corpses. After that, I'm just going to use a little bit of gore effects, where I need to find them again. But dirty down gore, just to have it really like string across from like both fists and such.
Yeah.
Show a little bit more that be still chaotic mode. And hopefully, once I've done that, after that, it's just doing the exhausts, the demonic exhaust, and the lateral tendrils. Once all that's sorted, we'll just glue it all together, stick it on the base, get the dirty down gore effects sorted, done.
Nearly done.
We can move back to the obliterators. Like I say,
nice.
can't remember if I said this before or not, but when I was looking through all my sprues, somehow I've managed to find 4 more plastic obliterators. So I'm just sat there going like, all right, I don't just have 6, I have an additional 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm wondering whether or not to make an additional 3 in Red Corsairs, or paint the lot of 4 as something different. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I don't know when the next Chaos Codex gets released. Will we get a obliterated kit that'll be a squad of 3? I'm trying to have a look.
They're either gonna, if they do new obliterators, they'd either also do a new Venom Crawler or drop it. But the Venom Crawler is quite a popular model.
Yeah, it's a fun model. I need a 3rd one.
One thing I'd probably do, or what I plan to do, is I'm gonna use Saturnine Terminators as mutilators, because I'm going to do the Word Bearers thing. Then I'm going to use the mutilator. I might use the mutilator arms for that, and then use the Saturnine.
Yeah. I've seen someone do 3rd-party conversion kits where instead of having guns, they'll have fists and such, or like claws and such. If you want to send a few links to the STL files.
I don't do third-party stuff because my local gaming space is Warhammer, like is an actual Games Workshop.
Fair enough. Like I say, I do third-party stuff all the time. It's just like say I love kit bashing, I love customizing. That's just a me thing.
Like I don't have anything against stuff, but like I don't have a 3D printer. If I had one, I'd probably be a bit more open about it, but I'd also probably do a lot more other kits like Gundams and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Lord.
A90.
I need to do his eyes as well.
Yeah, we probably won't finish this kit until our birthday event, most likely.
That's fair. The goal isn't to finish it, the goal is to enjoy the experience. That's how I've always said it.
I mean, I am very much enjoying this. You need to think...
There you go. Therefore, you've already won.
You're making yourself weird, but... Okay, that's understandable, Fungi. You take your time. It's hard to process feelings. You do what you need to do. But I'm only ever going to do my best to give you good advice.
Oh, okay.
I hope that you are able to get it all sorted and make a choice that makes you happy. You know?
Make a choice that makes you happy. I still have well frosted rules last night.
Fungi got that anxiety chat. We've all been there at some point in our lives. And as easy as it is to give people advice, it's ultimately their thing to sort out. It's always easy to like be there in the third person, you know?
Indeed.
And ultimately, Fungi also hasn't said what they want in terms of like whether or not they want to be with this person or try with this person. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
They enjoy their company, they like spending time with them, and yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Honestly, like, as you said, it's one of those things where it's like, you can only say so much. Nobody knows everyone's intrinsic context and situations or the people behind them and such. It's one of those things where it's like, at the end of the day, it's on your own 2 feet. However they react, as long as you try and, if there is collaboration and communication, that's what develops into a healthy relationship. If they're not receptive to whatever you're going to say, or they don't want any elaboration or clarification, it probably wouldn't work out anyway.
Yeah. Is Fungi okay? Fungi is fine. They're just nervous because someone said that someone that he likes hanging out with said that they love him and he doesn't know how to respond. You know? Because it's someone that we spoke about earlier in chat. Like, it's not drama or anything bad, it's just... You know that anxiety people get when it comes to stuff like that because they've had a bad experience in the past. And so even if something seems positive, it's not always easy to take a step forward, whether it's a yes or a no, to reciprocate those feelings. And that is the internal struggle that Fungi is dealing with right now. So it's nothing like bad, it's just, you know, a thing that I think a lot of people go through at some point in their lives. Yeah, until you ask, you'll never know. Might have a lot of you. Yeah, learning and communication is important. But it's like... someone drops the L-bomb, and it's like... That's a big thing to say. Especially to someone that you're not in a relationship with. So I kind of get, like... why it might be stressful, you know? I absolutely get that. But it's not my business to say. And the reason I'm talking about it is because I don't want people to worry about Fungi, because I'm pretty sure he's not feeling bad. He's just a little bit stressed out and uncertain about how to approach this. Which, you know, makes sense. What's the difference between 15 and 16? I don't know if it means... Oh, these must go together. Okay. Fungi seems to find it a lot easier to talk to chat and us here than this person. And I think it's just the anxiety, you know? They equally nerve-wracking for the other person? Yeah, maybe. You remember dropping the L-bomb on you? On me? I mean, it was a surprise, but I don't think I took it badly, did I? Did I? And I can't even remember how I responded to it. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, punk. It feels like it was such a long time ago, man.
There's nothing much more I can do on that model until the base dries. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Atticus, how you doing?
I'm gonna radiate and then hopefully tomorrow I'll stream again. But yeah, please take care. It's been a fun time painting and streaming once again.
Well, thank you for hanging out, Warp.
No worries. Just with me.
Oh god, that bit dropped. Oh, there it is. Blind.
There we go. Right.
How long have we been together? Oh god.
Yeah, take care.
I want to say 3 years. So it was like at the end of my first year of streaming, I think the two of us got together.
Look out! Here they come!
Ah!
The _warp_forge just raided with 2 viewers.
What? Thank you for the raid. I'm so shocked to see you here. I could have never expected this experience. Ever. How was your stream? I still have your camera up. Kind of funny.
She's busy.
Oh. There goes your feed. Ah!
There we go. Heading out. So gotta see the missus for a bit. Take care. Have a good night.
Bye! And then we were one. Where is my... Hey, garlic bread. Oh, hi there. Look at this cat. Look at this fucking creature. She looks so chill. Chat, how much gunpla do we want to do? Because I'm down to just switch to playing video games if you guys want to play video games. I'd like to make more progress on Mechanicus in all honesty. Pong! No, it's can't bro. No, she's just chill. See? Thank you for hanging out. Tell them you don't know how to feel about this and need to think about it. They said it again. Fungi. One thing you should do is say more than that. Tell them that you have... Tell them what you said to me earlier in chat. Tell them that, you know, you've got anxiety and that you've had a bad experience in the past, you know? And that you're afraid of having something bad happen again. And that's not a reflection on them. Because it isn't. It's not anything about... It's not about anything to do with them. It's an internal thing with you. Because it's not really anything to do with them, right? And I think anyone who's been in that situation before, who's had that kind of hurt before, will understand that it's not a rejection. Because it isn't. You got to take the time to articulate yourself, which I know can be difficult when it comes to these things. They know all this already. Punk, can I have a juice with ice, please? I have a juice. They know all of it already. That's fair. But it might be, if you're concerned they might take it badly, just reinforce that. And reinforce that it isn't a no, unless you want it to be a no, you know? Thank you, Punk. But yeah. You make sure that you are taking care of yourself in this kind of thing. It's important. Ah! Why? A boost? A boost? A boost? A boost. Oh. Wait. Ankle. Oh, there's a new update to Space Marine 2 if you guys want to play that later. I get salami as a treat. Understandable. Understandable. I guess I could put it to a chat vote. But I'm definitely finishing I'm making sure Grandpa Gundam gets his head before we stop hobbying for the night. I'm not super I don't want to rush this, because it's quite a fun build, and it's quite a big scale. But there's also a lot of complicated moving parts, which are beautifully engineered, and I really love it. So I'm quite enjoying taking my time with the build. I imagine the limbs will be a lot simpler to go together than the torso. Well, maybe not actually. Limbs can be pretty complex. The waist especially is probably going to be quite difficult. I'm also kind of looking forward to doing the weapons, because it's got this, like, chain flail thing that looks like it'll be probably quite fun to fuck around with, you know? You can skip Space Marine 1 and just go to 2, but Space Marine 1 is pretty good, honestly. Especially if you can get it cheap. Dank-a-bonk. Wow. So this is meant to go where on this? It's transparent. How the fuck? How am I meant to read this? Oh, I guess if it goes on this little bit here, that's not too bad. Okay. Ah. Come on. Ah. I fucking hate... I hate... Ah! Why are you stuck there on my finger? Get off. Okay, now I need you to... No, don't be stuck there. Ah! No! God, I hate this shit so much. As much as I hate water slide decals... Stickers. Oh god. Cat, no! Don't use the buttons as pillows, creature. Fucking... I swear to God. Bane of my life. Wait, where did it go? On... Fuck. Okay. It's... mostly on. Aha. Success. Finally. Finally. Okay. Fuck. Man. Okay, I need D14. D14. Where is D? Which one is D? D... H... Oh, you were on my lap this whole time. I had the D on my lap this whole time, chat. I need 14, 19, and 20. Hi, Evie. Are you abandoning chat? Davy, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. We are, in fact, building Grandpa Gundam. We had a collab partner, Warp, who was doing some painting, but he's gone off for the night. And yeah. We have been enjoying... Oh, don't... Wait, why would you make me put the sticker on if I just have to cover it? Oh, did I put it on the wrong place? I put it on the wrong place. Oh my god. I goofed. I goofed so hard because I misread the instructions! Okay. Okay, it's fine. Fine, we can fix this. Totally fine. It doesn't look all fucked up and mangled. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, chat. Fine. Fine. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, now that doesn't. Would look less mangled if I'd at least put it on the right way around. Ooh, I hate stickers so much, chat. Okay. Cool. Right. Now this goes on here. And it's totally gonna look fine, right, chat? Right? Totally gonna look fine and definitely not all fucked up. Water decals are so much better. I don't know, man. I have a hate for water slide decals because I always tear them apart by accident because I'm just fucking terrible with them. But that's a skill. That's literally a skill issue on my part. I can admit that. I don't know how to be gentle a lot of the time is my main issue. I try my best. I try my best. But Pink can attest, I don't know my own strength at the best of times. So sometimes I get excessively rough. Like, hey Alex. Welcome to chat. It is in fact a line breaker model. It is in fact a line breaker model. Because this is the model chat really seemed to like when I pulled it out for the first time in like a year. I do have other models though. After thinking about it, you said yes to them, so we're still nervous. I believe in you, Fungi. If it's what you want, if you enjoy their company, you know? Just, you know, enjoy yourself. See how it goes. Communication. Communication is the most important thing you can do in this situation. I hope it goes well. I hope we hear more about them in the future. And I hope that it's all positive. But you know, if it isn't, you can always take a break. I hope that it's a positive experience for you in the end. Linebreaker, known for their endowed ladies and yeah. Linebreaker has a very particular tastes. Very particular tastes. Very particular tastes. God, I'd love to get like a custom Linebreaker model someday. Like a proper thing, but they only ever do your character here's. Ah. Hey Reuben. Hey Omega. How you doing? Creature, why are you sulking? Why are you sulking and looking away from us? Did I offend you, cat? Did I offend you? I feel like I may have. Okay, I need D15. I also need G6 and H14. Like, I don't think I want to make the shitty like a G6 fucking joke, because I don't even remember how the song goes. But it was there. I identified it and said no. What even is a G6 meant to be? Apple bottom cheeks. Boots with the fur. What are you talking about? Working on your Gundam pile of shame. Use mine as a support beam. No, I mean, this was a kit chat asked me to build a long time ago. It's been sitting there. I don't have I think I've only got 2 more Gundams after this to build. But we mostly do Warhammer mini painting. I'm not going to finish it tonight. I'm going to just take a little bit of time working on it each day over the over my birthday event at the end of the week. And yeah, it'll be nice. It will be nice. You think I recognize this? Yes, Omega. It is in fact Linebreaker. It is in fact Linebreaker. Or virtual graves, as they are sometimes known as. I love how whenever I use this this model, the degens in chat come out of the or the people from the Newgrounds era of the internet come out of the woodwork and are like, oh, I know this art style. Oh, yes, they have some particular traits. They do in fact have. Linebreaker knows what they like and knows what their audience likes, and yeah. Needless to say, they cater to it quite well. But more than anything, you know what drew me to Linebreaker's art? It's just like the way they draw. Like the bold colors, the very thick, chunky lines. I love that shit. Especially on a Vtuber model. I think it translates so well to animation. Speaking of which, I feel very confident that I've found the artist who I want to make the next model. I really hope that we can fully fund everything I have planned for it. And if not, we can just get most of it done. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to work with them because their art style pops off. I won't talk about who they are yet. I also need to find a rigger for the model for the 2.0 model when it happens. What do you mean? You're not a degen, you're a pure boy. The rice test told me so. Yeah, their art is generally quite good. Like, it's... Man. I really, really hope that the new design gets done in the way I hope it will. Ah! Everything is fine. Sometimes I feel like I have a little monkey scream when things happen. I drop things. I don't mean to. It just kind of comes out, you know? This will go on to the next list of... Oh god!
Cryo Cheese just raided with 91 viewers.
Cryo! How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you working on, Cryo? Welcome, Raiders. I am Scuff. We do stuff. We do stuff. What were you working on? Are you still working on your Golden Demon Raven Guard piece? Or are you doing something else today? I didn't quite have enough time when I popped on Twitch to lurk before I started doing my thing. But welcome, welcome, Raiders. You painted rock. Wait. What's rock? Oh, you mean the rock for your thing? You can put all your time into that until Golden Demon. Sick. I can't wait to see it when it's done. But welcome, welcome, Raiders. I'm Scuff. I do mini painting and building. I do video games, games with chat, game reviews. We do a lot of Warhammer and BattleTech content, and sometimes Gundam builds. Sometimes we paint Gundams. You caught us on a Gundam build day. Why weren't you clipping? Wah! Man. Have I got this in upside down? Yes. Possibly. This might make sense as to why I'm having so much trouble clipping it in. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I just put things in upside down sometimes, and that's okay. But yeah. We are doing Gundam stuff today. I don't know how much we're gonna work on finishing this Gundam. I don't know if we'll actually finish it in one night. In the we're probably not oh, wait. What? We're probably not gonna finish it tonight. It's a master grade kit, so it's quite complicated for a Gundam, for a gunpla kit. I have fun with that. I'm doing lovely. She also breaks the Gundams she tries to build. I haven't broken a Gundam in a very long time. Thank you very much, Travers. Look, sometimes I'm just a bit heavy-handed by mistake. But some people like that. We all know this. I know many of you like a firm touch. Also, we have merch and a plushie that's just come out. You should definitely pre-order the plushie because we need 100 people to buy it before they actually make it. We have a month, chat. A month to pre-order all of the plushies. Please. Please buy my plush. Please. It's about the size of a chesticle. This is 3.0. Version 3. The G3. It's a pretty cute plush. It is. And we also had our very first merch drop recently. So, you know, if you want a version of me, the classic me, which you can see in the chalice to the left, in the bottom left corner, you can have that. It's very cool merch. You should definitely be a good little chatter, be a good little scuffling, and get the merch. Because then you can keep me with you all the time. Who wouldn't want to have me in their pocket? I mean, what? Who did my model on the right? This is Shadowbug. This is by a guy called Limebreaker, also known as Virtual Graves. Who is very popular for very specific and very known for doing very specific niches in that particular field. Very specific niches. But yeah, this is the Master Grade kit. Really fun. It's a really good build. I don't know how much of it I want to do tonight, though. Do I want to do the arms? The arms look really complicated. I'm gonna be real, chat. The arms look super complicated. So I might leave the arms for a separate stream. So do the legs, honestly. All of the limbs look really complicated. And I'm just like, man, I'm just a little guy. We've done so much Gundams. There's a bit of me that's like, maybe we should just play video games after this. But what video games would you guys like to play? We could do some Mechanicus. I would like to progress Mechanicus a fair bit. Space Marine 2 had an update earlier today, but that update is mostly PvP focused. And while I do enjoy PvP, I know that most people are not really about the PvP, and the PvP in Space Marine 2 is also a bit lackluster. Let's be real. Let's be real. Give me my 16v16 Space Marine 1 PvP maps, please.
Look out! Here they come!
The Terminus live just raided with 1 viewers.
Ah, a so-called scientist. A so-called scientist? Do I know who that is? Wait, is that what Linebreaker goes by sometimes? Well, hey, Term, how you doing? How was your stream? There are some cosmetics. Oh, yeah, I went in and bought one of the weapons. I should probably do, like, a siege mode for accolades to get the other weapon I want. I just want a defensing power sword. And I got the bolt carbine, which I think I'm going to use to level the heroic bolt carbine, because I don't have one maxed out. I don't have that weapon maxed out, so I figured that'd be good to level up with. And then, yeah. How are you doing, Tim? How was your stream? What were you up to? Are you playing Dota? Oh no. Hey, Unstable. How you doing? We've always been kind of thick, let's be real. At least in all the right places. This muscle, this model does not have the muscle definition we tend to have, though. I don't think any of my muscles have any of my models have ever been like buff. I need to give them biceps. or choking. I mean, what? You're fine, it is warm. You woke up. I see. I mean, I am definitely a sight to behold first thing in the morning. I can assure you of that. Wow. Vulcan, why? Why do you bonk the thigh? What did my thighs do? Cooking meatloaf. They could be hiding their butterflies like like a Tamano cross. What's a Tamano cross? Oh, maybe. 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 It's like Saber in Fate. She's meant to be really buff and manly in her aesthetic. But she's never drawn that way. But yeah, no, that's some good progress. We built the torso, we built the head. I don't want to end the stream tonight though, so thank you for the luck, Cryo. And thank you for sharing your community with us. I will do myself. I really need to watch Uma Musume. It's on my watch list, honestly. I kind of want to watch it with Pink, because I feel like together we can understand the memes. Because I don't know anything about the Horse Girl game, or its lore. All I know it's Cygames, and Cygames have generated infinite money. They've used Horse Girls to make infinite money for themselves, and they sometimes fund really weird anime, like Apocalypse Hotel, which is another fantastic anime that should be watched if you haven't yet. I have not heard of Seppi Snake, at least off the top of my head. Let me Google Seppi Snake, and we can see whether or not I actually know Seppi Snake's things. I think I'm done with Gunpla building tonight, chat. I'm gonna be honest. So we'll probably do a little chat poll for what people want to play for the rest of the night. FA? Oh, yeah, that's the same with Linebreaker. Linebreaker does all their VTuber auctions on Fire Affinity, and I'm like, bruh, I have to make a Fire Affinity account. Sadness. Let me have a look.